Have you ever wondered why some people stay active, sharp, and full of life well into their 80s and 90s, while others seem to slow down much sooner? It's not just luck. Science has uncovered key habits and traits that can actually predict how long and how well we'll live as we age. And the best part, many of these are within our control. Today, we're diving into the fascinating research behind longevity. What really determines how long and how well we live after 70? These aren't just guesses. These are science-backed predictors that researchers have studied for decades. And whether you're in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, these insights can help you make small, powerful changes to add more vibrant years to your life. So, let's get started with the first two predictors, because knowledge is the first step to taking action. Predictor number 1, strong social connections. You know that feeling when you share a good laugh with an old friend or spend time with family? It turns out those moments aren't just good for the soul, they're actually adding years to your life. Studies from Harvard and other leading institutions have found that people with strong social ties live longer, healthier lives. In fact, having close relationships can be as important for longevity as quitting smoking or maintaining a healthy weight. Why? Because loneliness and isolation trigger stress and inflammation in the body, which can speed up aging and increase the risk of heart disease, dementia, and other chronic conditions. On the flip side, staying socially engaged keeps your mind sharp, your mood uplifted, and even strengthens your immune system. So, what can you do? It doesn't have to be complicated. Regular phone calls with loved ones, joining a community group, or even volunteering can make a big difference. The key is to stay connected in ways that bring you joy. Predictor number 2, regular physical activity. No gym required. Now, before you think, oh no, another video telling me to exercise, hear me out. This isn't about running marathons or lifting heavy weights. In fact, some of the longest living people in the world, like those in the blue zones, stay active simply by walking, gardening, or doing household chores. Research shows that just 30 minutes of moderate movement a day, whether it's a brisk walk, gentle yoga, or even dancing, can significantly lower your risk of heart disease, improve mobility, and even boost brain function. Movement keeps your muscles strong, your joints flexible, and your circulation healthy, all of which add up to more years of independence. The secret? Find something you enjoy. If walking feels boring, try a dance class or swimming. If you have joint pain, chair exercises or water aerobics can be just as effective. The goal is to keep moving, not to push yourself to exhaustion. Now, these first two predictors, staying socially connected and keeping active, are already powerful steps toward a longer, healthier life. But there's more to the puzzle. Next, we'll explore how your diet, mindset, and even your sleep habits play a role in longevity. Because when you combine these factors, that's when the real magic happens. Now that we've talked about the power of staying socially connected and keeping your body moving, let's dive into the next two science-backed predictors of a long, vibrant life. These might surprise you because they're not just about what you do, but also how you think and what you eat. Predictor number 3, a positive, purpose-driven mindset. Have you ever noticed how some people just seem to radiate energy and optimism no matter their age? It turns out that attitude isn't just pleasant, it's actually linked to living longer. Studies from Yale and the University of Michigan found that seniors who have a strong sense of purpose, whether it's through hobbies, volunteering, or even caring for a pet, tend to live significantly longer than those who feel aimless. Why? Because having a reason to wake up in the morning keeps your brain engaged, reduces stress, and even strengthens your immune system. And here's something fascinating. Researchers studying centenarians, people who live past 100, often find that they share a common trait. They don't dwell on age. Instead, they focus on what they can do, not what they can't. They stay curious, keep learning, and find joy in small moments. So, how can you cultivate this mindset? It could be as simple as picking up a new hobby, mentoring younger family members, or even setting small daily goals. The key is to remind yourself that your years of experience are valuable, and there's always something new to explore. So, predictor number 4, a plant-forward, nutrient-rich diet. Now, let's talk about food, because what you eat plays a starring role in how long and how well you live. But don't worry, this isn't about strict diets or giving up everything you love. It's about making small, sustainable shifts that add up over time. Researchers studying the world's longest living populations, like those in Okinawa, Japan, and Sardinia, Italy, found that their diets have a few things in common. Plenty of vegetables, beans, whole grains, and healthy fats like olive oil. Meat and processed foods, they're more of an occasional treat. Why does this work? Plant-based foods are packed with fiber, antioxidants, and anti-inflammatory compounds that protect your heart, brain, and cells from aging. For example, leafy greens and berries have been shown to slow cognitive decline, while beans and nuts help stabilize blood sugar and keep your energy steady. You don't have to overhaul your diet overnight. Start with 1 or 2 simple swaps. Maybe add a vegetable soup to your weekly meals, snack on nuts instead of chips, or try fish instead of red meat once or twice a week. Over time, these choices become habits, and those habits can add years to your life. So far, we've covered 4 powerful predictors of longevity: staying connected, keeping active, nurturing a positive mindset, and eating for vitality. But we're not done yet, because the final 3 predictors might be the most surprising of all. One involves something you do every night without even thinking about it, and another is all about how you handle life's challenges. We've covered so much ground already, from the power of friendship to the importance of keeping your body moving and your plate colorful. Now, let's uncover the final 3 science-backed predictors that can help you add not just years to your life, but life to your years. Predictor number 5, quality sleep, your body's nightly repair session. How did you sleep last night? If you're like many people over 60, you might say, not as well as I used to. But here's why this matters more than you might think. Sleep isn't just about rest. It's when your body repairs your heart, balances hormones, and even clears waste from your brain to protect against memory loss. Studies show that consistently getting 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep can lower your risk of Alzheimer's, heart disease, and even falls. But here's the good news. You don't have to sleep perfectly every night to benefit. Small improvements, like going to bed at the same time, limiting screen time before bed, or keeping your bedroom cool and dark, can make a big difference. And if pain or frequent bathroom trips interrupt your sleep, try elevating your legs with a pillow for circulation, or talk to your doctor about adjusting medications. Your future self will thank you for those extra hours of healing rest. Predictor number 6, resilience, bouncing back from life's challenges. Life after 70 isn't always easy. Losses, health changes, and unexpected hurdles can feel overwhelming. But here's what researchers discovered. It's not the challenges themselves that affect longevity, but how you respond to them. People who cultivate resilience, the ability to adapt and find meaning during tough times, tend to live longer and report greater happiness. Think of it like this: A tree that bends in the storm survives, while a rigid one may snap. Resilience keeps you rooted but flexible. How can you build this trait? Start by reframing negative thoughts. "I can't do this anymore" becomes "I'll try a different approach." Stay connected to supportive people and allow yourself to grieve when needed, but also to rediscover joy. Even small daily rituals like morning gratitude or evening tea can anchor you during storms. Predictor number 7. Regular health checkups. Prevention over cure. This last predictor might seem obvious, but it's often overlooked. Staying on top of your health screenings and doctor visits. Many age-related diseases, like high blood pressure or diabetes, start silently. Catching them early can add a decade or more of active life. A Johns Hopkins study found that seniors who get regular checkups and follow through on preventive care, like flu shots or colonoscopies, have fewer hospitalizations and better quality of life. But here's the key: be proactive. If something feels off, don't dismiss it as just aging. Keep a symptom journal, ask questions, and partner with your doctor, not just when you're sick, but to stay well, bringing it all together. So, let's recap these 7 powerful predictors. Staying socially connected, keeping active, nurturing a positive mindset, eating for longevity, prioritizing sleep, building resilience, and staying proactive with your health. Together, they create a roadmap to not just a longer life, but a fuller one. Remember, you don't have to perfect all 7 overnight. Start with 1 or 2 that resonate most. Maybe it's calling a friend today, or adding an extra vegetable to dinner. Small steps compound into big results over time. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these predictors surprised you? What's one change you'll try this week? Share in the comments. Your story might inspire someone else. If you found this helpful, hit like and subscribe for more tips on thriving after 60. Until next time, keep embracing each day with curiosity and care. Here's to your health and happiness.